Loki just wrapped its second season, and as someone that wasn't even a huge fan of the first season, I thoroughly enjoyed this season a lot more. Though I enjoyed the first half more than the second half, but that finale, woo! So the second season takes place directly after the first season, in which Loki, he's trying to warn the TVA about Kang, and they have to go back in time to stop all the timelines from going out of whack. And Loki, he is time slipping, and then he gets a hold of that, and then by the end, he has to make the ultimate sacrifice. A glorious purpose, I might say. Now, again, I wasn't even a huge fan of that first season. I mean, I liked it, but didn't love it. It's just Loki, he's never really been one of my favorite characters to begin with, let alone he's never been one of my favorite villains. And I just felt like the character, he died in Infinity War. That character reached its natural end, and now they'll just bring them back. But they do a lot of better things here, though, I must say. Now, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, I've always thought that he was good in this role. And he's been playing this role for 14 years, and they're saying that this might be the last time.
We're done when I say we're done.
But we all know he's going to come back. He's got to come back, especially where they leave him at the end of this season. Sylvie returns, which is the female variant of Loki. Now, I liked her character in the first show, but here she just kind of got annoying. She's just angry at the TVA. She wants to bring it down. And it's just like, we're trying to do a lot of good things here, but you're really not helping, all because you want to be spiteful. Owen Wilson returns as Mobius, and he kind of got sidelined than what he did in the first season, but I do like where they take his character, and we actually get to see him with jet skis. We have to actually get to see them follow up on that. At the end of the last season, I was curious to what they were going to do with Renova Renslayer, played once again by Gugu Mbatha-Raw. And what we find out about that character and what they do with her, I absolutely loved it. Hell, even Miss Minutes, they give that character a lot more to do. And it turns out Miss Minutes is a lot more devious than we thought she was. And now Jonathan Majors, who plays multiple roles on the show, such as Victor Timely and He Who Remains, who returns at the end of the season. Spoilers. But Victor Timely, he's the one that created the TVA. He discovered the multiple timelines in the multiverses. And what they do with his character was pure brilliance. Oscar-winner Ke-Huy Quan plays Obi, and he definitely saved the show for me. He was just infectious. He's enthusiastic. He basically wrote the guide for the TVA, and he made a lot of the technology used in the TVA. And watching him work with both Loki and the rest of Loki's team lends itself to some good story writing, some good funny moments. And anytime the role gets more Ke-Huy Quan is a good thing. Now, as far as the outcome of the season, this is the part where I'm going to get into some spoilers. But Loki, he ultimately grabs all the timelines, put them all together and holds them. And now he is the new He Who Remains. He's the one that's keeping the multiverse and all the timelines in check. And I thought that was a ballsy move to end this season. Well, really the show, but we don't know if there's going to be a season 3, but that was like the best thing y'all did with Loki. Now, how will this play to the rest of the multiverse saga? We don't know yet, but I'm here for it when we do get to see it. Like I said, I enjoyed this season more than I did the first season. This is probably definitely one of the best things Marvel has out right now. I'm going to give Loki season 2 the hard eyes emoji.